youtube.com/JFreshOfficial.
It's your boy Jay Fresh here, twice as nice in Bournemouth, representing Fire FM. Just off stage, you can see him, he's still covered in sweat, he's been vibes-in, he's got his refreshment in his hand. MC Harvey, what's going on, big man?
I'm right, brother, just doing this summer touring thing, nothing new.
You know what, I mean, you literally got back from Ibiza in the early hours,
That's right.
Straight here in Bournemouth, up on stage, vibes-in. You look like you was really enjoying yourself up there.
You know what, you got to enjoy it. Like, obviously, certain people was complaining about the turnout, but I'm a person, I don't care if there's 30 people in there or there's 3,000. You got to entertain the people, they paid their money at the same time. And you just got to do it. Even though I've got nothing left in my voice, I still have to give them a good time. Good crowd, good crowd.
Exactly. Now, this is the first time we've been in Bournemouth, I think, at least for a good few years, individually, not rolling with the So Solid crew. So, you know what I mean? How does it stack up compared to some of the other raves you're doing at the moment?
You know what's so strange about this club here? The last time I came here, it was called Elements. That's why I know I'm old.
That's at least 2 years ago.
But no, that's probably about, the last time I come here with the boys was probably me and Romeo about 5 years ago. So to come back here on a music level again is good. It's good. Exactly.
Now, you are one of the Twice as Nice residents, officially, so you're touring all over with the Twice as Nice brand. It's such a big brand and it's been in place for so long and is known as the premier urban brand.
Right.
How does that feel to be that heavily involved with it and gigging and partying all over the place?
It's a pleasure, because you got to think to yourself, I was going Twice as Nice from the age of 16 years old. You know, and I've known Steve a long time, like the founder of it. So to be involved in it and then kind of be flying the flag for it is a good look. And it's a brand that everyone knows in England and in Europe. Simple as that. He started that from a little club in Wood Green, and now look at the name. So.
And now it's international, it's everywhere. And let's talk music for a moment. Obviously, since So Solid Crew, you've been doing some individual work. You're starting to smile already with the likes of, obviously, of your co-colleagues, as it were, your Romeo, Asher, and recently more of the new breed, Chipmunk, Wretch. So on a musical level, let's talk music for a moment. What's kind of going on at the moment?
Well, obviously, I've just signed a new deal with a major label, but I'm not allowed to announce that.
Okay, but that's now announced. Exclusive right here.
But our first single's produced by David Guetta, so you know what time it is. Yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? But it's a big one. But obviously, I just took 3 years out from music. I was gigging, but I didn't personally want to record. I was kind of bored with music. Like, musically over here, there's nothing that we can't achieve. So what I'm going to try and do now is just try and beat myself. Because in terms of record sales and the awards, we've achieved all that. But I took 3 years out and obviously shot a couple of movies. My film's out now with Michael Madsen called The Big I Am.
And that's what I want to go into. Obviously, you've done a lot of media work.
That's right.
Since winning Brits, MOBOs, UMAs, countless awards.
Right.
So on the media side of things, what projects are you really working on now that people can go and catch you at?
Well, obviously, I just, shot a film with Steven Seagal that's out now called Out for a Kill. I'm more doing the movies. I've just finished another movie now. You're not going to recognise me. I play a crack addict in it, so it's mad. That's why I had to grow my hair. Yeah. But no, you probably won't recognise me. But I'm fully focused on acting at the minute. It's kind of taking off for me. So I'm going over to America in January to do pilot season. You lot know Idris Elba, don't you? Everyone knows who he is. Massive actors from The Wire. He's a good friend, so we're going to go over there and then we're going to go and touch base with him and just fly the flag, keep it going global.
And keep pushing the UK and pushing that flag high, man, real high.
I've never been a big lover of the whole American thing. I mean, everyone embraces that too much, and we kind of, being in So Solid, we kind of broke every barrier and boundary that people didn't think was possible. So why am I going to go over there and give something that we already created to America? They got their market, we got ours.
And I want you... Right, in a year's time, you're going to come back from the States, interview and tell us exactly how much you've blown it up and doing your thing.
Definitely, definitely. And let me say something, when I come back, I won't be talking like this, going tomatoes and all them kind of strippiness. How many Englishmen go over there?
You're keeping it UK?
Nah, I got to, bruv. There's some English people that's gone over there, now they're talking American in 3 months. I'm like, nah, I'll keep it Cockney all the way in New York.
On a level, it's been a year since Michael Jackson passed.
Yeah.
And talking musically, a mad loss to everybody. But to you personally, was he a big influence growing up? You tell me.
Guy's a legend. What can I say? I remember the night that he died. Me and Skepta were standing outside the club about to go on stage. And then obviously we was near a bar and it was like sky breaking news. And it was just, I've never seen a whole city just stop for one man.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? That's how powerful he was. That's how much he influenced society. People, the government say that we influenced England. Imagine you've got the power to influence the world. Deep thing.
It's madness. Now, one last question, because we know you're off to Glastonbury in the early hours, so you know you're gigging real hard. World Cup, England are finally through. Second round match against Germany on Sunday. I want a prediction now, and we're going to put some money on this. So what do you think? How far do you think? First off, can we beat Germany? And if we can, how far are we going to go? Harvey, it's on you. It's on you.
I've got to be biased here because 2 hours ago I just got a text from Jermaine Defoe, a good friend of mine, and I said to him, "Come on, fam, what's the score going to be?" And he said that he's going to score a hat trick, but I don't think that's going to happen against the Germans. But gospel truth, I reckon against the easier sides, England are always poor. But when it comes to the big teams, they step to the plate.
Step the game up.
And honest to God's truth, I think we're going to do them 1-0. Or it goes to penalties.
And they're moving, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
And they're moving forward. How far can we go? We're talking semis? Because we got the tough route now. We got the Argentina, possibly Spain, possibly Brazil. How far can we go?
I've seen so much disappointments in World Cups from a kid from 1990 up to 2010.
Provided we've actually qualified.
I thought we were going to do alright, so I watched Argentina play and I went, maybe not. When I saw that team, they're unbelievable.
Messi's crazy.
The whole team's crazy.
Tevez is crazy.
You still got Varane, 37 years old, holding up the midfield, still spraying balls. I don't know. I can't really see us doing the Spaniards or the Argentinians. They look too good.
Okay, so who is going to win it then? Put it on you. Last question.
Argentina.
You heard it here first. Argentina. Go and put your money on it. If you win big, you got a name check Harvey. If you lose, and you lose your house or your car or anything,
but don't blame me.
Nothing to do with
it. And I'll ask you to give any rebates.